Welcome back to Introduction to Information System. Today we would be discussing regarding business intelligence, the concepts and the process towards business intelligence activities. So we will begin with data transformation. We will discuss what is intelligence basically in the business context and then move on to BI. So when we talk about data, information and knowledge. In the previous session, we saw what is data, how it is getting transformed by applying a logic or a process to information, and further a kind of intelligence and a refinement done to information becomes knowledge, and thereby how it plays a vital role in the various aspects of decision making and further analysis in a business scenario. So when we talk about the data gets summarized or it is subjected to certain basic operations like average, minimum, maximum, etc. to arrive at certain point of information, then extracting a part of data, then deploying a graph on the data, then adding a context to the data, and overall adding a lot of value to the data gets transformed to information. Now, when we decide on what is going to be the outcome of the information, what are going to be the pattern of the information, what kind of a problem that information is going to address to, how does it affect the system in an organization, what is the best and the probable way of using that particular information, how would it add more value to the business setup. All these things, when we answer, it gets transformed to knowledge. So please look at the stage by stage transformation. It starts from data, which is raw facts, when a logic or a process or a kind of systematic approach towards the transformation process is done, it becomes information. When we are able to address the questions which are listed here, the probable outcome, who's going to be the users, how it's going to affect the system, what is the best way of using that particular information, what is the value add-on of the information to the business setup, this becomes knowledge. Again, when we talk about intelligence, it refers to discrete information with currency and relevance and abstraction, evaluation and also understanding of information for its accuracy and value. So when we talk about intelligence, active data or active intelligence comes into picture. How good we could use the information that has been collected and stored in favor of the organizational goals and decision making matters a lot, and here lies the core intelligence for the transformation of that information to knowledge. So how do we make use for us rather of against us? That particular information matters a lot, and the conversion of information to knowledge is very critical in an organization, and it requires a lot of intelligence towards that particular process. What is business intelligence then? It represents the tools and systems that play a key role in the strategic planning process of the organization. These systems allow a company to gather, to store, to assess and analyze the corporate data in favor of decision making. So customer profiling, customer support, market research, market segmentation, product profitability, so on and so forth, which includes various statistical analysis, inventory control, distribution analysis, and so on. It's not limited to the points that is discussed here. Everything comes under the categorization of business intelligence. So how are these business systems built upon? Intelligence systems built upon. So the very first activity in that particular task would be on the creation of the data. How do you gather the data in the first place? How do you organize them? How do you manipulate them to form an information? And how do you sum up or provide in terms of a report? So these are all the stages that are involved in building a business intelligence system. The very first activity starts with gathering of information, then organizing the information in terms of a database or anything that's comfortable or in a form of a file, etc. And then how do you manipulate them? How do you apply certain specific logic to make the data converted to an information? And finally, how the information by applying certain intelligence gets transformed to a knowledge matters a lot here, which comes under the categorization of data warehousing and data mining. So the various technical things that are associated are data gathering, storing it in a database, then performing a certain task related to data management system, and then move on to analytical processing aspects where data warehousing and mining are involved as well. So now look at this particular example where the information is getting collected. So the person sitting in the counter is getting a lot of information pertaining to the data that is required as an input. And then he is applying certain logic to it so that it gets transformed to a information. So now it moves on to the other level, or as I told you, a system is all interdependent components where a lot of other components or other subsystems are involved. Now here the data comes in, or the information comes into the advertising department, which makes use of that particular information and turn it to the kind of information what that department wants. So change advertising timetable, increase radio budgeting, all these kind of manipulation happens with that data and the information that's getting stored here. And the transformation is next going to the next counter as a customer demographic database, where you're going to maintain them in form of a database for further manipulation of the data. And you have three different people working on it. First one is collecting information regarding product, another one on advertisement, another one on customer, and all the things are available and they are interrelated too. Now all these information would move on to a knowledge base called as a data warehouse, which would be a form of a business intelligence where a very intelligent query or an intelligent aspect is involved in it, logic is involved in it, to make use of that information available for the business and also for the benefit of the business. Now, when it is stored in the data warehouse, it becomes a categorization called as online analytical processing. Okay, and it would be used for any kind of refined decision making. For example, how many products are sold last month? If inventory levels drop by 10%, what customers might shop elsewhere? So the decisions that could be taken or the understanding could be highly futuristic, and it involves a lot of intelligence and logic behind it. Can customers profile change, support a high priced product, etc.? You can even forecast the customer buying behavior out of the information that's being stored in a data warehouse through a very valid analytical processing. So let me repeat, when it is in the form of a database and data management system, it's called as a transaction processing. You would have heard about the important terminology as OLTP and OLAP. OLTP stands for online transaction processing and OLAP stands for online analytical processing. So OLTP always consists of transactional or operational data, and analytical processing is mainly meant for the business intelligence set of activities in order to directly support the organization for the overall enhancement of their business. So with this, let's stop the discussions regarding business intelligence and see you in the next class. Thank you.